wanted to tell you guys a story about a man named Leon Trabuco that buried 16 tons of gold out here in New Mexico, northwest of Farmington, New Mexico to be specific, out by the Ute Indian or the Navajo Indian Reservation. And Leon Trabuco started buying up all this gold in Mexico back in 1930 because gold was really lost its value due to the Great Depression, so he bought it all hoping the gold value would go back up. Him and four of his friends made a makeshift foundry somewhere in Mexico, and they wanted to hide this gold, so they looked around, couldn't find a place, and they took it and buried it in New Mexico because they couldn't find a good spot, so he buried it. And four of his friends happened to die over the next 20 years, and Leon Trabuco happened to pass away too, leaving this story to whoever wanted to investigate it. You know, who knows if it's true, because criminals don't leave records of things. And this is just all rumor, but there are a lot of stories about it on Google, not much on YouTube. That's why I'm making this video, and I'm hoping that anybody could give me comments or post videos themselves. I don't care, whatever works. Anyhow, back to the story. Leon Trabuco lost the gold, never made a map, never told anybody where the exact location was. And there's this man named Ed Foster who did a couple of videos on unsolved mysteries, real short videos. You can probably watch it yourself, season 4, episode 1 on one of them. Anyway, this man named Ed Foster found a rock out in Glade Run he called it Shrine Rock. And on this rock was carved 1933 16 ton. So that really added to the story. And I've been out there. I found Shrine Rock, which wasn't easy. I spent a lot of money and time trying to find it, and I found it. That's why I'm not going to just give out my exact location. But anyway, Shrine Rock was destroyed, and I'm not sure who destroyed it or why, but that carving isn't there anymore. But I did find the exact location that they did on Unsolved Mysteries, the exact location. Ed Foster supposedly searched for this gold for over 35 years, and he even had another treasure hunter named Norman Scott try and help him survey the land to try and find this gold, and they never found it. It's still out there. I've heard a couple of rumors, that people found a couple of gold bars, but I'm not sure how true that is. The part of the story with Leon Trabuco, he had 16 different flights fly into New Mexico, up to Conger Mesa in La Plata, New Mexico. And they used a pickup truck, a 1932 Dodge to be specific. And they transported this gold out on the Indian or Ute reservation out there. And they had guards guarding it. So I found a possible guard shack. You can see in one of my other videos here on YouTube. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll be able to watch all my videos. At this possible guard shack, I've checked, never found no gold. And there's a little graveyard just down the way from it, which kind of, is interesting, but you can't dig up a graveyard. It's highly illegal. I don't recommend it. And there's a lot of other areas out there. There's a cave, 2 caves up just above the graveyard, to be exact. And I never found nothing. The caves are a little eerie. You don't want to go crawling in there because they might cave in on you, but it's still fun. And Ed Foster, he must have passed away because I couldn't find him or any of his family around here. If he was here for 35 years, you think there'd be a little bit of evidence, but I haven't been able to find anything. The poor man wanted to just tell his story, and that's kind of what I want to do, because when I was searching for information, it was so frustrating that I couldn't find any information about this. And I want to share my story with the world too. So there it is. That's kind of why I'm doing this, not just for the fun of the hunt, because that's a really big part of it. It's really fun to try and find something that just, you don't know if it's really there or not, even though it, you might never find it. That's part of our lives. That's what we do as people. Mysteries, they dig deep in our souls. And if anybody has any comments or want to post anything on here, let me know. I'll be gladly to watch it or read your comments. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate it.